Hey, how's it going? Hi, this is a rant, and I've decided to post a rant because yesterday at work, I'm a waitress. I got fed up with the looks I was getting from Caucasian Americans when they heard my voice, and then they looked up and they were like, like it sounds so dramatic, but like I swear to you, it's like a, and then the man's usually like, and the wife's like, oh, oh. I get that with everyone. That's not even Caucasian Americans, so that was totally biased. But I mean, come on. My voice is really that shocking. So just to pay homage to my entire life, I'm gonna go ahead and post this freaking rant about my voice and why it shocks the hell out of everyone. I guess I'll start with the history of the voice. So when I didn't talk for the first 2 years of life. I didn't babble. I didn't say a freaking word. I would just cry a lot. And then at like two and a half, my first words were a sentence, and I said to my father because he was teasing me and taking my, and I was like, "Mommy, Daddy took my toy," and she just looked at me like I was crazy or something. But I am a little crazy, as she later found out. But yeah, she thought I had a problem until then. My first words were a sentence, a full sentence. My mom was like, it was clear as day. It was so, like it came out of the mouth of a 5-year old. And I was like, wow, that's weird. That's cool. And I grew up in Maryland. Maryland. Anybody who's from Maryland calls it Maryland. Anybody who's not calls it Maryland or Maryland. I'm from Maryland. So yeah, I was born in Maryland and I grew up in Maryland, and that was the most traumatic experience of my life because for my whole life, I swear to you, I've had this freaking voice. It's like my voice is like "Grrr." It's like a professional voice and it sucks. So since I've been a little girl, I've tried so hard to fit in. So I would talk like this. Like I would go to school and I would try so hard. Like you don't even know. Like I'd be like, yeah, let's go to the playground. I'm 5. Let's do this. you know? And everybody would look at me like, so I stopped and I was like, I'm never gonna fit in. And that phase lasted until about the 5th grade. Then I realized that white girls liked me. I was like, oh my God, this is great. I fit in. But my friends were all really nice, and then people started, like, I hung out with white girls all the time. I had a couple black friends. And then people started calling me white girl and Oreo and sellout. And that was really difficult for me because I was like, but I'm not. Then I went through this crisis where I hated my hair. And I was like, maybe my voice should match my hair. And it wasn't even my skin tone that bothered me, it was always my hair. Crazy stuff. But yeah, that was the second phase. And then the final phase, no, the third phase was in high school where people were like, oh, she's not white. She's just really weird. Like she just weird. Like nobody even knows what's wrong with her. Like those are the phases of my life. And then when I hit college, I was like, yeah, like I hate this. My voice is angelic. I should not be ashamed of this voice. I am not white. I am black and proud. Like I'm twitching, but this is a serious transition. My voice has caused me so much strife. I would have had so many more friends. So I guess people thought in high school, the initial thought was Leandra thinks she's better than me. Leandra blah blah blah. She talks like a white girl, so she wants to be white. This is really difficult. Like it was a difficult life. I pulled the mean girls and ate my lunch in the stall. I cried a lot. I went through a gothic phase. Like I went through a lot of phases, all because of my voice. I swear to you, it was never my skin tone that caused me issues. It's always been my voice. And I guess I'm just gonna start straight. Just set the record straight about this BS about voices and who talks white and who talks black. Who doesn't know how to speak the Ebonic language? Excuse me, I can speak Ebonics Actually, I can't, it doesn't sound right, but I can speak it. I just choose not to. Not because I'm better than anybody, but when I say the N word, it just sounds like a white person saying it. And then everybody looks around like, and they're like, oh, it's just Leandra. She's just so weird. So yeah, I'm going to set the record straight today. And this rant is going to be freaking ridiculous. And hopefully it's not R rated. Let's start with the idea of speaking like a black